What's up? Here we are again. This is my last video for today. Not my last beer, though, I'm sure. We're going to do another comparison with Lady J and Footloose. So, this is what I got with Lady J. Got her little crossbow. Like I said, she's the single arm. She don't look really bad at all for being, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's like 83. I think they didn't come out with the swivel arm or the battle grip or whatever you want to call it until like 85. So really, honestly, man, when I was looking these up, a lot of them were broke. A lot of the crotches were broke on them. She looks like she's got a little bit of discoloration to her a little bit, but you know, said she's old. And then we got this one. Like I said, these classifieds are so good. The detail in them and stuff and how better they look. The backpack's not fitting on them, though. Oh, I know something I wanted to show you. Like I said, I seen a squirrel, so if you can see here, let's see if I can. You can see the gun, her little crossbow. It's about the same thing. A little different color, but, you know. And like I said, you can't really go wrong with I almost said like Scarlet. I mean, it's Scarlet. You got but this one here, like I said, she's got the long ponytail. Got the same goofy I don't know what this outfit is she's wearing. It's you know, I don't know. It just the whatever it's supposed to be, it just looks goofy. Seems like I could have put her in something different. Kind of reminds you of what's the X-Men girl that's kind of dressed? She's a little bit dressed like this. I can't think of her name. Or is it Rogue? I'm not a big X-Men person at all. I never did really watch the cartoons. I didn't really read the comic books. I've seen the movies. Like I said, I'm not a huge X-Men fan. Not that I don't think it's cool, because I definitely think it's cool. I just hell, I didn't even know what X-Men were until I was in high school. When my skater buddies were all read comic books and stuff. Like I said, now she comes with this little thing with the arrows. I don't know if she did or didn't. Like I said, the boots. I mean, her little clothing stuff's all the same. The gloves, the kind of color of the hair, the gun. Like I said, she does have a knife. She's got an off, and then got the knife here and everything. Like I said, I forgot I do have another Scarlet. Where is she at? Oh, I know where she's at. I did not like the other Scarlet. Hold on a minute. Let me find her real quick. I'll be right back. We're back. Here's the other Scarlet. Didn't really, I mean, it's not that I didn't like it. It just don't look like the cartoon or this figure. I don't know if that's supposed to be from the movie. I'm not sure where, or if it's a different, one of the different cartoons or whatever. I mean, it's still a good figure. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's still, but this one just reminds me of the cartoon. This one does not. Like I said, it's still a good figure. I was gonna get rid of it. I let my granddaughter open her up. I let her play with this one, and I've got another leather neck. I got extras. I let her play with those. So I'm not sure if she's supposed to be off the Sigma 6 or the 8 or a different G.I. Joe. Like I said, I've never did pay attention to the other G.I. Joes. She should have a gun somewhere too, I'm gonna imagine. I'm not sure where all her accessories are at. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. Like I said, I'm sorry, folks. It's driving me crazy. I'm over it. I'm about ready to run out my front door into oncoming traffic. It's driving me crazy. And here we go with this one. Like I said, I've been wanting Footloose ever since like I said, I went back and watched all the cartoons and stuff, and I kind of forgot about him a little bit. But man, I just yeah, he had that, like stoner surfer dude kind of accent or whatever. I just thought it was funny. Michelangelo kind of thing. I don't know. Got some potential spam calling me. I don't know why. I've always got potential spam calling me. Anyway, here's the vintage one. Gun's kind of bent. Backpack. And like I said, we'll compare. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he always had this. And like I said, he's got this cool helmet on. He's got the backpack here. He's got the backpack here. I mean, kind of the idea, but a little different. He's got this. I'm guessing this is an M16. I'm not actually sure what this. See here, he's got the same kind. Ain't really much. I'm guessing that's an M16. I don't know what that is. It's a gun. It goes bang, and it'll put holes in you, big ones. Got a little handgun here. And then he's got his rocket launcher, missile launcher, bazooka. I thought on one of the videos, I think maybe somebody was an actual, actually in the army or whatever. It's got that silly fact that this is like a one-time thing. Like it's pop and it's done. It's like a firecracker. Once you light it, it blows up and you're done. I thought that's what they said. I don't know what it's called. And like I said, these little things right here are pretty cool. Kind of a more modern take on, man, is that going to fit on him? That's kind of, see if this goes on him. Oh, yeah. I kind of like these G.I. Joes better, like when they look like an actual kind of a guy that actually looks like he's in the military, not, whatever this uniform is. But how boring would be G.I. Joe be if everybody had the same camo on, the same, you know what I mean? Wouldn't be kind of, wouldn't be cool. I mean, how would you sell I'm going to sell the same, 8 million different figures. We got Bazooka and everybody. But here we go. Here are going to be the big thing. Is this going to fit on him here? And still don't really go on, if you can see. Because I tried to put this backpack on him just to see if it fit, and it still, I mean, they don't really go in. They don't really go in right. I don't know if there's a way of. I don't know if they're too long. Maybe they're too long. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you got to cut them down or something. Well, anyway, let's go. Let's compare these guys. I'm going to leave I'm not taking his helmet back off because, like I said, I don't know why they made that. Like, I don't want to bust out the strap. Oh, let's put his handgun on him, too. Where's that? Where's his holster at? Dang, go in there. What's up, my guy? I don't think I've ever had this much trouble putting a handgun in. There it goes. Handgun in there thing. There you go. Let's get this little backpack off his cat. Now that one actually fits in better than the most. A lot of them fall right out. Oh man, this guy looks like. I'm trying. Like I said, every time I've looked at this, it always looks like somebody I know, and I can't figure out who it is. It's got the same kind of mustache there. If you can see here on his arm, he's got the watch. He's got some kind of band on that arm too. So does he. Like I said, he's got the more of the binoculars, night vision stuff. He don't have that, which maybe back in the 80s that wasn't thought of yet. I'm not real honestly sure. He's got the same, I mean, it's just camo. He's got the same kind of camo going on. I don't think he has a handgun. I mean, I know your name's Footloose, but, at least stand up. I don't think he has the handgun. See, there he has a handgun there. And he does not have a handgun. I remember being a kid always thinking, man, it'd be cool if this stuff came off. There he's got a magazine or a clip or what do you want to call that? I don't know. Does anybody know the difference? Is it a clip when it's a handgun and a magazine when it's a rifle or something like that? Not real sure. If you can see there, the belts are totally different. Let's get these. Every time I move these things, I'm always terrified I'm going to break them. Oh, I had a knife somewhere. Where'd the knife go? Hold on a second, folks. Yeah, knife's still in the stinking box. I'm pretty sure I showed that a while ago on that other video. Yeah, the knife's in the box here. Hold on a minute. Once again, please pause for station identification. Oh, I'm back. There, they got a knife. Yeah, I totally forgot that. I totally forgot to get that out a while ago. It was taped in there. You can see now he's got the knife, and he's got the knife there too. Then he's got some kind of, I don't know if that's a gas canister or a flash bomb. I don't know. Look at me like I know what I'm talking about. Then he's got some kind of little pack or some kind of little something there. So to see, so these are pretty much, pretty much the same. They're not too off. You know what I mean? They're pretty much. Pretty close. I mean, can't really go too much wrong with camo and their battle helmet or rodeo. I don't know what they call those helmets. Like I said, that's not fitting in there. That's so far off. He don't have the he has the sling or whatever you want to call it. Oops. I always have trouble getting the finger, which that's so cool that they go to that detail of putting that on there. Well, maybe. Let's see if we can't put him in the same pose as the mini guy here. Get your gun up. Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's got quite the articulation he's got though. There you go. There's Footloose and Scarlet. So here we go. Pretty cool. I don't even know if he'll stand up. Why don't he stand up? Probably got this backpack on him. He's probably too heavy. There you go. Once again, excuse me. Talking, my throat's getting dry. Footloose. Like I said, this is one I've been wanting. What was I gonna say? I know what I was gonna show you. I actually got this on here. The mask and the helmet, it did go on there, so I'd play with a little bit. So there's a blowtorch there. We got talking about but not really talking. I had the Bobby's World talking about blowtorch, and then pork chop sandwich PSA, and I was thinking, man, I remember all the silly TikTok. If you watch TikTok, they got all these people are redoing the G.I. Joe's, the safety, the more you know thing, and people are doing them where they're not. I mean, they've got a raunchy. People saying all sorts of messed up crap. The kid's like, screw you. I don't give a crap. I went ahead and, and they got these guys. Listen here, you little brat. You're going to die. You do. They're hilarious. But anyway, peace out. Like I said, this is my last video. I'll try to break them down so they're not so long. I don't know. Maybe I just made 3 of them so I could drink 3 beers. The more you know. Or, knowing's half the battle. That's what it was, the more you know. The more you know is the other thing that they used to say. Nat. But anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for people that are subscribing. Thanks for people who are taking time out to even say something to me and give me a comment or give me a like or, just, knowledge on my wife. I don't care if anybody knows I'm alive. Like I said, I know I've said on the video, no one cares. I stay to myself. When I bought this house, this is where I stay. This is my kingdom, my toy room, this is my sanctuary. Just like my nephew Adam said, bats and cats. Go watch Bats and Cats. That's like he said, man, I can be having a crappy day, just crappy life, crappy weather, crappy everything. And I can walk in my toy room and look at this and just go, man, this is awesome. I love it. Like I said, people understand it. You're a grown man with them. So you're a grown man. Everybody's got some kind of collection of something. I mean, all dudes do. You got something you do to escape from the wife, the kids, your job. I don't know if women do that or not. I don't know, but dudes do. Dudes need something to escape. We either drink, we smoke, we collect things like we either go out and go hunting, shoot guns, work on a car. We hide in the garage, which I don't have to do that anymore. Guys started making man caves just to get out of the house. And then most guys that I know, when they make their man cave, they put stuff up. They put posters up or beer things up. They do, they put a big stereo system in. They do things like that just to escape life, just to get away from things for a minute. It just depends on what you do. Like I said, you're working on cars, you're working woodworking, doing, making stuff, building stuff, welding. I've seen, it's just an escape. I don't know why dudes are like that. We try to hide from life because things just get crappy, and I don't know if maybe we worry more than women. Maybe we're worse. Maybe we worry. I don't know. Why do we do that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Everybody has an escape place they go to. Like I said, the garage, a shed. I don't care what it is. A basement. We all have a place where we go. Try to just get away from things for a minute. Drink a beer, smoke a cigarette, whatever kind of, vice you got. Tree stand, hunting blind, target range, your friend's house, everybody, maybe people just go sit in there. What do people do that live in an apartment that's a man? Do you just go sit in your car and watch your favorite music video or listen to your favorite song and drink a beer or smoke a cigarette or whatever you do? Like I said, my life now is the best it's ever been, really. And my life about went completely out until my house burns down. But my whole house is my sanctuary. I can go in my living room. I can go in my kitchen. I can come in my toy room. I can go in my garage. That's why I love it by myself. Anyway, I've ranted enough. I'm sorry. I love my solitude, or I guess I don't want to say solitude. I love my loneliness. I love being away from people, away from problems, away from everything. I used to like to go. I used to like to go to a local bar here in town, Maplewood. I'd go in there all the time and just hang out for a couple hours and just chill out. I really didn't even talk to anybody. I just went to go, just get away, just to get out for a minute. I don't even do that anymore. You know, it is a really good bar, and they really do have delicious cheeseburgers. Bacon cheeseburgers, that's my thing. Actually, I need to go there and eat. I haven't ate there in a while. It's probably been 2 or 3 weeks. I was at least going once a week. I ain't done that anymore. Why? Why am I talking about this? You don't care. Steve, talk about G.I. Joe, buddy. Talk about G.I. Joe, buddy. Drink your beer. Shut up. No one cares. Alright. I'm out. I'm done rambling. I'm done complaining and bitching or whatever else I'm doing. But anyway, I'm known for being a bitch and a bitcher. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for thumbs up. Thanks for whatever. Thanks for just being alive and being you. Thank you. See ya.